Thank you to our sponsor, the Home Depot.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 is here. Games every single day, and the best seat to keep up with all the action is right in your own backyard.
Big screen outside, grill going, neighbors and friends coming over to watch. Now that's how you host.
As an official supporter of the FIFA World Cup 2026, the Home Depot's got what you need to get the backyard match day ready.
That's right. Whether it's a projector screen setup, string lights, little patio furniture, the Home Depot will help you make your yard the go-to spot.
And with fast, free delivery on over 2 million items, you can focus on setting up the ultimate backyard fan zone instead of making trips to the store.
So, as we welcome the world to our backyard, get your home watch party ready with an assist from the Home Depot.
To learn more, visit homedepot.com/FIFA World Cup 26.
Usually the conversation around here is about football. Today, the topic is gas for one of the sponsors, specifically Mobile Supreme Plus Premium Gasoline. Let's start with the fact that Mobile Supreme Plus Premium is amazing. It keeps engines 3 times cleaner, so engines perform better for better gas mileage. Just ask motorsports legend Shirley Cha-Cha Muldowney. She raced top fuel dragsters in the 70s, so she knows a thing or two about gasoline. She also knows a thing or two about the 70s, so if there are any questions about leisure suits, vinyl, or fondue, fire away. One might wonder why they call her Cha-Cha. Like, is it a family name or a marketing ploy? Or maybe she thought it sounded cool. It's very curious. Getting back to fuel, Shirley and the team highly recommend Mobile Supreme Plus Premium Gas because it keeps engines 3 times cleaner for better performance and gas mileage. By the way, Cha-Cha Muldowney, she drove a pink car. Mobile. Legendary. 3 times cleaner compared to Mobile regular gas and port fuel injected engines. Actual results may vary. Visit mobilefuels.com for details.
Nose
I've
guard.
actually been thinking
Tush
about this
push.
a lot.
Is it a dirty play?
This is my Roman Empire.
No.
And I've been wanting to say this for
It's
a while.
your
to you
Roman
about
Empire.
about the tush push. Tush push.
All right, now welcome back to New Heights 92 Percenters, presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. We're your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce. New Heights drops every Wednesday. And subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcast. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. And check out our official fan club at newheightsshow.com. Also with 1S. We've got a special episode for you guys this week. Pretty special. And it was one of the things I missed out on by being in the Super Bowl. And I'm pretty jealous. Jason got to talk to 2 of his best friends, 2 of his favorite teammates, 2 of my favorite of Jason's teammates. And Jason, why don't you tell the people what we got coming up?
Yeah, we got another fantastic episode lined up for all you 92 percenters. You're
right
about
now.
to hear an Eagles mini reunion featuring my former
How about
teammates
it,
Chris
huh?
Long and Beau Allen. Travis, of course, had a Super Bowl commitments in Vegas, but all week I was able to do whatever I wanted. I had a lot of fun. So I sat down with both of these guys and we talked about everything, including our Super Bowl that we were fortunate enough to win at one point. We got Beau's side of the story carrying me out of the bar the first time I met Kylie, and we also reminisced about our time on Mount Kilimanjaro.
Dude, I can't wait to hear that recap.
Before we get to this conversation, though, we always got to start with a little bit of that new news. Man, my voice is still going. Wow.
It's terrible. Absolutely horrendous. Mine is too. That's why I went low. You can't go high when you got no voice. You can't go high. You can only go low.
All right. Good to know.
Go low. And Jason on the Abbott Elementary premiere. Holy shit,
right.
Jason, you're on that
pretty
fucking
cool.
Abbott Elementary premiere?
That's right. Quinta Brunson. Shout out. Yeah, we got on there. Me,
Quinta's
Brandon Graham,
awesome,
and Jalen
dude.
Hurts.
I
Yep.
love that show, man. This would have been one of my favorites. I've just started binge watching the first season, so I haven't even gotten to the second. But
It's great.
God damn it. You're always on the coolest Philadelphia show. Why can't Kansas City have a show?
Does it?
Yeah, Jason, Jalen Hurts, and Brandon Graham all made their cameos on season 3 premiere of the show, Abbott Elementary on ABC.
Yep.
Abbott Elementary takes place in Philly, for those of you that don't know. So fans have been hoping for some Eagles guest appearances. That's right.
That's right.
Episode is centered around the school's career day, and Jason and BG popped in later in the show to tell Jalen he's late for practice. This picture alone is pretty fucking good. When did you guys tape this?
Oh, man. I think it was at the end of a day. In the recording, it makes it look like we're trying to get to practice or something like that. But I think this is maybe a Friday after, like one of the Fast Fridays, or maybe it was a Saturday.
Nice.
I can't remember.
Nice.
But Yeah, it was super easy. The Eagles all set it up upstairs in the room that we usually do the draft out of. Didn't have many lines, so that made it nice and easy.
All right, now. Was it as fun as Always Sunny?
No, this was like on Zoom, like not in person. Always Sunny was in person, and I think
Got to
it
see
just
everybody
added to
and-
you got to see the set, how everything was done. So that was probably a more fun experience. But I love what this show represents, and anything that sheds light on public schools and
The dynamic
Philadelphia
between the
school
teachers is
system
the best.
is pretty special.
I
And
love it.
Quinta does a fantastic job, as does the whole crew over there at Abbott Elementary. So was honored that they asked us to be a part of it, for sure.
Check it out if you haven't seen it. And definitely check out Abbott Elementary as a show in general. I guarantee you'll fucking like it. A lot of stuff you can relate to if you went to public school. Yeah. What else we got, dude?
Well, we got some fan mentions of the week. That's right. New Heights fan mentions of the week is brought to you by our friends at Accelerator Active Energy Drink. Accelerator Active Energy is available at Quick Trip, Meijer, and Amazon. First fan mention of the week comes from JJ Watt. JJ replied to a clip of us talking about backyard football in a recent episode with a photo of him wearing Pablo Sanchez t-shirt.
Hell yeah, baby. Pablo was the star of the entire backyard.
Let's get it going, JJ.
game
Let's get it going,
series.
baby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to get this thing revived. We got some leads. The Super Bowl kind of hindered us really going anywhere with those leads. But now that that's over with, we're going to do our best to bring this thing to reality.
Yeah.
We got some pieces in place, and if JJ wants to be a part of it, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Hell yeah. It's unite the brothers. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a great idea.
The Watts and the Kelce, that's a powerful duo right there. Our last fan mention comes from at C. Knoll, Chuck Knoll 50. I'm assuming his name is Chuck Knoll. On Twitter, who posted an incredible photo of Jason. Let's talk about the Ham Koozie episode.
Ham Koozie episode. That was a long time ago. That is my rookie year, I think.
Jesus.
Actually, that might be my second year. That's my second year. For
I was
sure.
about to say rookie year. You had
That's
the
when I
beard.
had the mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's all I got.
What do you mean? What is it? What's that? Explain the Ham Koozie.
It's just eating a ham sandwich in a jacuzzi.
With a long sleeve shirt. You get into the hot tub with a long sleeve shirt on.
I mean, sometimes
Dude, you're fucking psychomaniac. You're psychotic.
It's a dry fit. It's a dry fit.
Dude, there's
Well,
no
you never,
world.
you never
where
seen a
that-
fat guy get in the
there's-
pool with a shirt on?
There's no
You never seen a
world
fat guy
where
get in
that
the pool
makes
with a
sense.
shirt on?
No.
Well, it does. It does when somebody's trying to take a picture of you.
Since when have you been ashamed of your body?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm wearing that shirt. This happened over 10 years ago at this point. I don't remember why we did this.
Oh,
I
man.
remember the ham sandwich was good, and I remember I needed to go in the jacuzzi.
That
and I
thing
didn't
looks
wanna
toasted.
wait.
That thing looks. I'm not gonna lie. That thing looks pretty good.
I mean, it's the Eagles cafeteria, baby. They do it good.
Well, the ham koozie, baby. For those of you that have never experienced the jacuzzi with a ham sandwich,
Do yourself a favor.
or don't. Before we hear from Beau Allen and Chris Long, let's answer some no dumb questions, because there's no such thing as a dumb question. Just two dumbasses answering them.
That's right.
No Dumb Questions is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Go to bww.com to find your participating free Wings for America location. Limit 6 wings per guest. Let's go, Sports Bar. From user Don Dizzle, too, on the
Don
New Heights
Dizzle.
Reddit page. The Athletic article by Justin Williams was hilarious. We need more stories about the college house. What is your favorite story from sharing a room in college? The Athletic had a great fucking article. They interviewed a lot of our college teammates. Most
Really
of
made us
the
sound
ones
like
that
degenerates, but yeah, that's fine.
well, I mean, what college football player isn't? If you're not,
Call a spade a
you're
spade.
doing college wrong.
That's right.
Thoughts on the article? Did you guys know your former roommates were being interviewed for it? Yes, I did.
had no idea.
I got asked by a few guys if it was cool. I'm just like, fucking dude, it's always cool. I completely
that's
trust
nice.
all of them.
Nobody told me shit.
I made sure to tell them, don't hold back. Like, tell all the good stories.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they mentioned all the really good ones, like Zach's mom walking in on me firing up the garage before one of the games. Absolutely hilarious. And that's how I was living back then. What were your thoughts on it, dude?
I thought it was good.
Did
I
you
mean, it was
you
good.
read it, right? You read it, right?
I did read it. I thought it was awesome. It's cool hearing from former teammates and guys that we lived
Dude, it's
with.
the
That
best,
house,
man.
That house was so special. I mean, think about the championships that house has had roll through it between me, you, Derek Wolf, and Zach. Like,
Zach, oh man,
it is crazy.
We got some fucking
And
hardware. We got some
amount of-
hardware, boys.
the amount of parties and fun we had. Those were, I mean, listen, don't get much better than the times that we were in that household, for sure.
Dude, you ain't lying, man. Gosh, what's one of them that wasn't shared though? I feel like a lot of them were pretty good. I had you punching a hole in the wall.
There's one with Craig Parmenter where you know exactly which one I'm talking about.
It's because our entire living room was out in the front lawn.
Dude. Wolfie just decided to become a furniture mover at some point and then decided to start doing the people's elbow on Craig Parmenter on a mattress. I don't even know how to describe it. Like words won't even describe how
you
fucking
can't replay
funny.
that, dude.
Like
I was in bed.
I don't think I've ever laughed harder.
You haven't.
Me-
I came
me,
out because
and-
you and fucking Zach were in tears, like
Me,
to the
you,
point
and
where you
Zach.
couldn't breathe. Like I was like, dude, if they laugh any harder, they're gonna fucking explode. Their
It
hearts
was
are gonna like.
close. It was so
Holy
close.
shit. What's a good one from there, man? Fuck.
I don't know.
Yeah,
There's
there's
so
just so many, man. We talked about the hot sauce. We talked about fucking just how we had a big ass trash can, dude. It was a filthy but so much fucking fun house, man.
Yeah.
Endless memories. I just remember the Davis family owning the home and the fact that Evan had to patch up all the walls and maybe redo some floors and some doors and some windows by the time we were out of there. So shout out to Ev Voltron, as I call him.
And shout out to Gail and the Duke, Greg Davis, for
Great Dane.
yeah, dude.
They're one of the best families that I've ever fucking come encounter with, man.
No doubt.
Just the absolute best, man. Shout out to the Davises. I wish we had more stories, but if you already read the article, you noticed that we were pretty fucking shit-faced the entire time. So not a lot of memories really come to mind.
It's pretty accurate.
Yeah, but we could probably talk about a few. There were a lot of great stories in the article. Should we play a quick game of confirm or deny with some of the ones that were mentioned?
I can confirm all of them right now.
Confirm
but yeah, we can
all-
go one by-
they were all pretty
Nobody
spot
made up
on.
a story. Yeah, go ahead.
During a house party, Jason was a little inebriated and ripped a sink out of the wall. Well, that wasn't
Ooh,
at the house.
That wasn't
was
at this
at-
house.
that
was
wasn't
at
at the house.
previous football house.
Yeah.
And Trav wasn't even there yet because this is my rookie year. But yeah, a bunch of the older guys had a house, and I was a freshman. And at some point, you tried to use the sink to get up, and it started falling out of the wall. And then before I knew it, the whole sink was in my hands, and water is getting sprayed all over the place. And Haruki Nakamura, who also played in the league, shout out to Haruki.
Shout out to
He was
Haru.
one of the guys living in the house. He wanted to kill me. And as a 7th degree black belt in judo or whatever martial art he and his family did, it was something I was not too fired up about. But yeah, that was a fun one for sure. That happened. It's a true story.
Also, Jason once, he confirmed that one. Jason once filled a water bottle with Jameson around St. Patrick's Day and drank it during a spring practice. He didn't
It's
just
true.
drink it
I
himself.
also gave a speech before practice.
That was after practice.
Okay,
I remember
practice.
it.
I thought
you
it was
were
before,
fucking
but maybe it was
hammered when you
after.
did the practice. When you did this.
I was just
That's what I
furious
remember.
that they made us practice on St. Patrick's Day. I'm like, why are we not getting St. Patrick's Day off? This should be. There's no way we should have to come to practice right now. I was so mad.
There's no
So I was like,
reason
you
why
know
we
what?
shouldn't
Screw you
practice on
guys.
St. Patty's Day.
And retroactively, I think, or retrospectively, I think probably makes sense that we practice. I mean, just practice and then go have fun. But at the time, I didn't make sense to me, so I decided to take matters into my own hands.
So Jason put the old Gatorade wristbands, the like the Live Strong wristbands. Gatorade made one. He put it around the special water bottle that had Jameson in it, and he
Yeah.
didn't put ice in it, ladies and gentlemen. This was
No, you don't want to dilute that down.
hot as balls in fucking Cincinnati spring practice, and sure enough, we're all getting psyched out by Jason trying to come hydrate us.
Yep.
And giving us a bottle of Jameson.
No doubt.
Hot Jameson at that. Was not the surprise you were hoping for, but I mean, made for a good memory. And Jason's speech after that practice was one everyone will remember about how Jason's ancestry came over to America.
It was a very St. Patrick's Day speech for sure.
Yes, it was. It was exactly what we needed. So we can confirm that one. I once stripped during a charity fashion show. I actually deny this one because by the time I got to this part of so I didn't do the I didn't do the Bearcats women's 101 day until I was like a junior or senior.
So
this was you. They stopped doing the fashion show. By the time I went, by the time I was a part of it.
No. This
dude,
was you.
This was 1,000% you. I did not strip.
I remember this
Magic Mike
happening.
over here.
I remember this happening.
You remember this happening because you were a part of it. You were the one
You're confused on this. This was you.
You were the one in a fucking jockstrap. This was not
Travis. This was you.
It's not me.
All right, whatever.
They got rid of it.
I'll confirm it because I know for a fact you did this at one point. You just don't remember doing it.
No. So you don't remember getting on stage with John Goble and being in nothing but your underwear.
No, I didn't do that.
They switched it from a fashion show to
It might not have been a fashion show, but whatever it is, you stripped down. I remember this happening.
This is so false.
Nobody wanted to see me strip down.
That's why they had to stop it.
Furious.
I've never Magic Mike'd anything like this. We had a giant outdoor garbage can sitting in the middle of the living room stacked with pizza boxes. It was more than pizza boxes. It was everything.
Yeah.
You name it.
I
Dip
mean,
cans, pizza, beer, leftovers, and we didn't have a lid. It just stunk up the entire fucking place.
It did.
And it was actually useful. It was useful. It was exactly what we needed because we were a bunch of filthy animals and the trash was
piling up.
Was filled. Yeah, it was just piled up. So what better than to put a huge outdoor garbage can in the living room? Make it easy on everybody.
Yeah, confirmed. Travis missed his flight we already know that's true, for the University of Cincinnati graduation. That happened way after the fact, but yes, that is in fact a true statement.
Yeah, I got to confirm that one. That was a mess up on my behalf. And thanks for the diploma. Either way, thank you. Love you guys.
All righty, that does it for No Dumb Questions, brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's go sports bar.
You're disgusting.
That hurts so bad.
I fucked up the clap because you sounded so disgusting. All right, now let's get to the main event, Jason. Beau Allen, Chris Long, take it away, baby.
All righty. It's time to welcome our guest this episode, and we got a twofer. First guest joining me now in Las Vegas, was in the NFL for 11 seasons, 252 total tackles, 70 sacks, 6 fumble recoveries, 1 Walter Payton Man of the Year award, and 2 Super Bowls back-to-back. My man, the one and only Chris Long.
What's up?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Yeah.
This is sick, man.
Yeah.
And then also,
Don't read my stats.
so they wanted to do, full disclosure, they wanted to combine your guys' stats and me to just read it together. They didn't want to do this to you, but I made them do this.
My stats.
Because these are good nose tackle stats.
Yeah.
And the world needs to know these are good nose guard
4
stats.
assisted tackles.
With 7 NFL seasons, 72 tackles. That's more than I thought you would have had, to be honest with you.
Thanks. That's a nice backhanded compliment.
No.
That's a
Well, dude, you didn't
insult.
play for how many tackles do most nose? Anyways, 72 tackles, 2.5 sacks,
Yeah.
which is fucking great for never
How
playing a
many
third
cause
down.
sacks? How many cause sacks?
Thanks, my guy.
Exactly. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this right now.
Analytics.
2.5 sacks, 1 fumble recovery,
don't think
and
you
of course,
understand analytics.
1 Super Bowl championship that we all share. My good friend Beau Allen,
Yeah, baby.
the Green Light Pod is in the house. Can I ask you, let's talk about these stats though, because one of the reasons I wanted to have it separated is because these are actually good nose tackle stats.
Thanks, bud.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
How many, what's an average tackles per season for most nose guards in the league?
I mean,
Under 10,
bro,
maybe?
Derek Brown from the Panthers had 100.
There are a
Okay.
couple,
He plays a lot of 3, though, too. He doesn't just play
He's a
nose.
good player. But, I mean, dude, there are games where, I feel like I had a great game. and like you like grade out 100%, which is like kind of, you know, hard to do. Like, you know, clean stat sheet.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God. Like there was one time, bro, we played the Falcons in Tampa. I had to get there's a 2-point, or there was a extra point that was blocked. I had to chase it down like 80 yards and tackle it to get on the stat sheet. And you know how it goes. Like those plays don't even count in the stat.
That was a 2-point play.
Yeah.
So like, where does that end up?
I don't know.
Barwin statted me at a charity event. I texted you about this.
Did he?
Me and him were doing a charity event,
Okay.
and the invitations got like bios on the bottom.
Yeah.
And they're like, Chris, just check this out. See if you're okay with this. And under CB, it's everything he ever did.
A stat
And so
line
I'm
this
on
long.
the right. It's like, you know, like charity guy.
Climb Mount Kilimanjaro.
Yeah. And so I was put in the precarious situation of sending it back and being like, no, I'd like to also.
Now I want my stats up.
Yeah.
That's a good CB.
But
for
That's
you.
a good CV story.
Yeah.
So, but you played primarily first and second down.
Yeah.
You had 72 tackles despite your first 3 seasons. I mean, how many percent of the plays were you in?
I don't know. Like
I'm just saying, I was actually impressed with the stat line, which is why I wanted in. You were an unheralded player and you deserve more credit. And you were also a better pass rusher than you ever got credit for.
I appreciate that. No, I mean, it's hard to.
You just were the short, fat white guy that nobody believed.
short. Get the fuck out of here. I'm taller than you, my
And he's
guy.
really tall. And also, I looked up your PFF grade the other day. I was going to use you as an example. Of
That's
something
what
that
it should be.
And they fucked you. No, they fucked you. PFF fucked him.
Did they?
Yeah,
I would've thought you'd have been
too low.
Yeah,
it.
I
God
don't
damn
know,
it,
man.
PFF.
It's not like any of us NFL
know that's
players
topical
look at
right
our
now.
PFF scores. Am I right?
I've never seen it in my life.
Yeah.
No,
JJ
great
Watt
hump
had
move.
us all going back for 10 years. I was like, golly, what was I? Was I drunk that year?
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
What goes into being a good pass? So I actually think I'm dead serious. He was a very good pass rusher because he had 2 moves that worked off of each other really well.
Yeah.
Bowl the outside shoulder and fucking hump.
Yeah, exactly.
And like Chris, same thing. Like you would work that one arm.
Long arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's the other
Swipe.
side.
When I was
Whatever.
young, swipe.
Yeah.
As you get older, you change what you do.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. So what goes into figuring out what moves work?
I'll let the
You just like
actual
try 'em?
pass rusher go
That's
first.
fair.
And
The guy that had 70 sacks.
2.5 there. Come on.
I'll tell you all about it. Yeah.
But it's hard because you know this. Every coach, I mean, like you had a great position coach, and Jeff,
Yeah.
you know, you still do. You still do. I don't know what you're doing, but like you know, every D-line coach, they come up with this formula for how they want to teach scheme, and what they often forget is that every guy's different.
Yeah. Everybody has their
And
traits.
so, like, you can't what I can do, Beau can't do, vice versa. There's things about I couldn't land a hump. You know, you
Not with
can't
that
just show
attitude.
me that. You can't just show me that on a tape and be like, yeah, you do it too. So I think every guy has to figure out what's their mechanism for getting the edge.
Yeah.
You know, like whether it's a swipe or a chop club. Like I play with Robert Quinn, and you remember watching him.
Yeah.
He'd like jump into a chop club.
He would.
And he'd grab the back
Yeah.
pad
It's
to
like-
turn his body.
Oh my gosh. Who
And
else?
that's something I had no shot at doing. So it's
Right.
like I wouldn't even practice that move.
Like that cross chop is so sexy when you hit it right.
It's
Like,
so sexy, but it's
that's
so
not in my
stupid
bag,
looking.
dude.
It's
It's an all or nothing shot
yeah,
too.
exactly.
yeah, and the swipe was for me the way to
Yeah.
get the edge, but you can get the edge off power too.
Right.
And I think you watch tape, but and you probably know this from matching up with guys. You might have a totally different concept of who a guy is based off tape, and then the first quarter you're like, "Holy shit!"
I got to switch this up.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
oh man, he has an anchor.
Yeah.
What
Mhm.
now? I had my whole game plan based off power complex, so now it's being a pass rusher is just hitting it on the fly.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's the way to go. You learn what's your bread and butter, but then you got a bunch of counters.
Well,
How much of it is setting it up too? Like the double
Yeah.
swipe, does
Yeah.
the power and getting the guy to shoot his hands to prevent that
Yes,
set that up?
everything's set up.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, down to the way you use your tracks.
Sure.
Like if
Wait,
you,
what time out? What's tracks?
like a speed track or a tilt track.
like your pass rush angle? Kind
You know, like
It's
so.
like-
So
So
if
the
I-
angle at the quarterback or where his drop is going to be.
Yes.
Okay.
Like for instance, if I'm in a rush lane
Mhm.
and I'm 33, which I learned like in practice, like
I mean, it doesn't matter how old your lane is. but yeah.
I'm not going to get his edge.
Yeah. He's
You know,
getting
like,
off the
so
ball.
a speed track's a waste of time for me.
Mhm.
Like you have to, like with a guy like that, take a tilt track, try to sit him down closer, shorten the edge for you.
Yes.
And then the fractions of time are in your favor if you actually, by the grace of God, beat Lane
Yeah.
and get on his edge. If I beat him at the top of the rush at 8 yards, 3 yards wider, there's not going to be enough time.
Yes.
So my only shot is to go right at him.
Yes.
So you dictate things.
Get him to
based on-
shorten his set down.
Yes.
Get ready to anchor, and now all of a sudden that edge is shorter.
Yeah, and you set up the edge stuff with power, or its speed can set up power. You get a guy bailing back who's like a deep setter.
Yeah.
And then the minute he's on that third step and his foot's in the air, you go at him. And so like guys set it up throughout the game, and then it sucks when you waste your awesome move on like a draw.
Yep, exactly.
You know, like you've been practicing this one move and you save it for a big situation, 3rd and 9, and they run a draw. And so like, you know, it's sometimes it's hit or miss.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you want to be a good pass rusher too, you really need to understand your own game and not try to hit moves that really aren't you. And that's what I was talking about. Like for me, I'm not a cross shot guy, man. It's just my arms are too short. I'm not it's just
you need long arms for a cross chop.
Well, you just need you need a great get off.
Is that what it was?
I think that's a big part of it.
I was having a problem with it. I was like, it's fuck what?
Big toe was too small.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck is this?
What was I even talking about?
This move works so well for Robert.
Yeah, but no, for like me, it's like I'm always going to set everything up with like a power rush. And then guys would always, you know how it is, man. If you get a big white nose guard in front of you, who you know is a power rusher, like you're going to try to jump set him. And that's when I would hump the shit.
The moment you get bold, the next time you're getting a situation where you know it's going to be a longer pass set, it's like, man, I'm going to try and get on this guy quick.
Right. Yeah.
And if you can catch him while he's trying to get on you quick, he's leaning.
Yeah.
And that's where the hump. Yeah.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, people attacking your ball hand and stuff like that's probably got to be.
Dude, it used to not be that big of an issue. And then we were playing Dallas this year. And Dallas had a great beat on our silent count. Yeah. And Osa, I can't pronounce his last name. Thank you.
Yeah.
I thought he really took a big step this year as a player. Third or fourth.
Yeah. Okay.
But he took a big step this year, and they were all over our snap count, it felt like, or he was just getting an amazing get off at home.
Yeah.
And he got on me a couple of times on the snap hand and completely surprised me.
Yeah, that would stress the shit out of
me.
Like being a center.
But usually I can, especially on a silent count, I can cheat it, right? Because I'm the one controlling it. That's why it was unique. Like normally silent count, I actually get off the ball quicker than everybody else because I can kind of.
Except Lane.
Yeah, well, Lane's off sides.
I got people that are like your friend's off sides.
They're not calling it.
No. Well, dude, when you're in Chip's offense, I remember being a rookie. I was supposed to 2-gap your front side A gap.
Yep.
And you do that outside zone, and you're snapping the ball, but you've already moved your body.
Correct. Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to? How am I supposed to get in front of you?
Yeah.
Well, unbelievably explosive out of stance.
Hooper. Could you hula hoop?
I've never been able to do
Honestly,
it. I would love to try it again
because I think you might have a talent that
we might try that later if we can find one.
We can find a hula hoop.
No, it's one of the things in shotgun that's actually not. So the downside of outside zone and shotgun is the back is further away from. He's like displaced from the line, right?
Yeah,
he's got to catch up.
Yeah.
But the advantage of it for me is I can like basically flick the ball and move way quicker because I'm not attached to the quarterback.
Right. Yeah. Right.
But yeah, I don't know. All right. How about we're square 0 on the rundown so far.
We're just nerds.
All right.
We're just like
All right. First question. Do you guys feel slighted that it's took this long to get you on New Heights?
Yes. Thanks for asking.
We talked about it before. It is crazy. It's been 2 years and you guys are just getting on.
Yeah, but no, I mean, it's like we've been just admiring what you guys are doing, bro. Like, I could not believe when we talked about it.
Yes.
Like,
how crazy
was 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fuck. I mean, you got all the realistic concerns of being a player and doing a podcast. And like, I just think you've nailed it. Like, you play at a high level, so it makes you able to not come in and worry about getting your ass kicked and then having to do a podcast, even if the team gets their butt kicked. Like, you play pretty well, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it was still hard. Whenever you're losing games, it's not fun to do a podcast.
That
for fun to do anything, dude.
I started to feel for you, but that's it. Like, this is the best thing in the world to probably come in and do when you're winning. But then it's like, damn, you saw the flip side of the coin. But I just think you guys have nailed it, bro. And like going to work with my brother, I empathize with you.
So I will say this for all the new watchers of the show that weren't around last year when we kind of said this. Chris is a big reason why we started the show to begin with, aside from Travis's team, which was very involved. I reached out to Chris right away when we started talking about whether it made sense to do a podcast in the middle of a season. And you were one of the convincing people that was
I say some good shit. I don't remember.
You did. You basically were like, man, just if you think you're going to get into it, do it while you're still playing, do it while everything is of topic, right? And get it started. And, you know, I think
Hell,
it
Jason, I was high when I said that.
It was you gave me some advice. You gave me some advice too, Chris. 'Cause I signed with New England in free agency, and you said, "Yeah, don't do a podcast when you're in."
Don't do it.
You're good. Yeah,
Depending on what team you're on. Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool.
You can't even take a selfie in that building.
Seriously, bro.
No, I'm not serious now.
I know.
Not even outside the building.
Yeah.
Like rookies come in all excited, and then the
Try
next
to take a
day
picture of their
the
locker.
post is deleted,
Yeah.
and they have a meeting.
Yep. Well, we're happy to be on, Kels. Thanks for having
Well,
us.
thank you for finally coming on. The three of us know each other pretty well. We all won a Super Bowl, obviously, in Philadelphia. I'll start with Beau. Beau, do you remember the first time we met?
I do actually, because it was.
Okay.
Well, I remember. It was Kelce and I have the same agent. Shout out Clarity Sports and
Jason Bernstein.
Yep, and Emily. And I remember Emily was like, "Hey, yeah, we have a couple guys in the Eagles. Like, I think they're gonna really like you. You guys should go out to eat." And we went to Alves.
Yeah.
In Philly.
I remember that.
I remember just being a rookie and just being like, "Don't say shit. Don't get these guys." Like,
you didn't
don't
stop talking the whole time.
Exactly.
That plan worked
incredible.
out really well. But I
Yeah.
remember, I think that was the first time I met you, Connor Barwin, and you know, it was a good time. I feel like we just kind of got along. I don't know.
What were your first impressions?
Man, what a fucking question, Kels. You think I remember that far back?
I know you remember the first impression in the shower. You don't remember all those.
Oh boy.
Yeah, some things are just so grotesque. It's just imprinted on your memory, bro. No, I remember thinking you guys were cool. Like, dude, when you're a rookie, like, you don't know shit. Like, you get drafted and then you go to rookie minicamp and your head's spinning. It's like, I don't know. Like, I just remember thinking you guys remind me a lot of my friends that I had in college at Wisconsin, and just thinking, like, I don't know, I hope I fucking make this team because these guys seem pretty cool, you know? Like, that's pretty much what it boils down to. But
That was fucking stupid.
it's true.
I just fucking.
I didn't realize this was gonna be a thing where you two just
I'm gonna
fucking
suck
gang
up
up
to
on me,
Jason.
bro.
I'm gonna be like, "This is incredible."
You're in the middle. You're in the Speaking of first impressions, we talked about this before the show. Kylie's first impression of me was you carrying me out of a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. What's your side of this story?
Kels, I've said this before and I'll say it again. That was physically one of the hardest things I've ever done. That was harder than climbing Mount Kilimanjaro.
I was carrying him out of the bar.
It was like, anaerobic.
I was fighting
versus aerobic.
it. I was
Dude,
fighting it
Yeah,
hard.
because the baby was fighting.
The baby was kicking.
It was colicky.
Yeah. And we were like,
Golly.
so, dude, the thing that like people don't know is like,
Tooth coming in.
we were like, Kylie and Jason met on Tinder. And so like, for like a week or two leading up to you guys meeting, like they were like chit chatting, online, and Kelce was like talking about this girl, and like, like I really like this girl, like I got to make a good first impression. Like, what should I say to her? And we're like,
I've heard that.
in the cafeteria, just like talking about it.
Yeah.
And then we have the holiday party, in Philly, which is like a big deal, like kind of a formal event, like get all dressed up, and like we pre-gamed it, of course.
Of
Like,
course.
playing Wayne Brewski probably. And then I was like, yeah, I think we're like, I'm gonna meet up with this girl, and I've like heard all about her. I'm like excited to meet her. And the night just went a little bit sideways.
It did.
And
Yeah.
Kels fell asleep on the bar, like snoozing. And this is the thing about Kels, like
It's actually not that uncommon.
not uncommon.
Yeah.
I actually was looking back through like some old photos, and I have a kind
A
of
lot
a
of-
disturbing amount of like photos of you just asleep in
Yeah.
various places.
I think my brain just eventually got to the point that it prevented me from drinking alcohol by just
Yeah.
shutting down.
Well, this is the thing I
That's
never
the
told
safest thing that can happen.
Right?
you. Yeah, that's good.
So I think it should be.
But
more
I'm
acceptable.
carrying him
It probably should have happened earlier.
through Old City, like from Buffalo Billiards, which honestly, elite bar.
Great
Yeah.
spot.
Great bar. Like they have
Highly recommend.
steel tip darts and like big buck hunter and pool, and like we go there all the time. But
Skee
anyway,
ball.
it's like cobblestone streets, Kels, and you're fighting me.
Yeah.
And I'm like straining. I dropped you.
I don't know
told you that,
why.
but I dropped you
I know I was
hard, bro.
sleeping, but I remember it.
Really?
I remember fighting you and laughing my ass off.
Were you like giggling?
Yeah.
Bro? And then we get in like I dropped you hard. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to pick you back. I'm like, and you're like, I don't know, man. It was a whole
Well,
thing.
were you shocked when Kylie agreed to go on a second date with me after that?
I was slightly surprised, but you're a great guy, man. You're charming. Look at that laugh. Like, how can you not want to go on a second date with you? Great guy, Kels. Come on now.
Well, Chris, you joined Philly in 2017,
2017.
fresh off a New England Patriots
Yep.
Super Bowl.
Mhm.
What were your first impressions of me, the Eagles, Beau? Yeah.
Dude, my first impression was the first guy I met was Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was just hanging out, like
Talk about Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Yeah, I hope so.
Nominee. Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
and he was just milling around in there, and we just started talking, and I was like, these guys are pretty cool. You know, he was explaining each guy's personality. He's like, wait till you meet Jason. It's, you're going to love him, the whole thing. And so, I just remember meeting you and watching you operate and seeing you kind of like the way you competed at everything. Like that was fun for me. So I just kind of eye guys up to see who the alphas are. Cause like you're an older guy and you might be asked to be a part of that group.
Yeah.
And I just want to know who's bullshit and who's not. And, like it was obvious to me, like, not pumping your tires here. You're not a bullshit guy. And so that was probably it for me, was just like competitor, and what you see is exactly what you get.
Yeah.
Like exactly what you get.
Very genuine, authentic guy, Kels. We love that about you.
What were your thoughts of coming to the Eagles after being with the Patriots?
Dude, it's funny. The first thought I had was the Super Bowl week of the Patriots. Now, I wasn't thinking about free agency.
Yeah.
But we were playing the Falcons. And Friday night, I remember sitting in the film room and catching up on some, on some like late pass rush stuff. And I was watching reels, and the Eagles and Falcons game from 17 came up.
Yeah.
Or 16.
16. Yeah.
In Philly.
That was a good game for us.
And your D-line got after him. It's so funny to me, that moment, looking back at it, watching film, that light bulb went off in my head. And I don't think I thought about it, but it stayed there. It was like, it made a lasting impression. I was like, that looks fun. And then when it was time to, decide what I wanted to do, I called Ian Yates Cunningham, who's now with Chicago, with Ryan Poles.
Yeah.
And he was Joe Douglas's guy in Baltimore.
Gotcha.
And I played college football with him. And I said, hey, will you talk to Howie, see if you could use a vet? And the rest was history.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I played you in my first ever NFL game. Did you
was
know
that in St. Louis when you had Mike Vick?
It was.
Yeah. And
it was a close game.
I was on Todd Harriman's. Well, for a little.
I thought it was close the whole time.
It didn't feel close to me.
No?
Maybe for you guys, which shows you your standard. You guys were like, and we were like, man, we're getting our ass kicked like every other week, dude.
Maybe,
Look that score up. I think it was like 34-11.
Was it?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I just
okay, maybe it wasn't.
A little bit on that.
It was my first game, so there's a lot of things going on. I was trying to block James Laurinaitis over there. Fucking.
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
Minnesota's
bro.
finest.
Hey, there you go. Let me see what's next.
I do this all the time. It's fun.
It's fun being on the other side, man.
What do you want to talk about while he finds his place?
Anything, bro. What do you got for me?
Top 3
candy?
Zen flavors.
Ooh, coffee. Love coffee, 3 milligram.
Okay.
Kind of on a citrus kick right now. And then cool mint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's disgusting.
Yeah, well,
all your choices were bad.
And,
Wow.
all right.
What are you, a menthol guy?
No, chill, smooth.
Oh, chill is great.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
So
chill is
he found his
No,
spot.
I'm digging
He
this.
found his place.
Yeah. Let's skip
back
ahead to
from
the Super
commercial.
Bowl.
Zen pod.
Before we
an
get
emergency producer.
before we get to the game itself, there's an iconic pic.
Yeah.
Both of you in dog masks. This was after this picture was
Atlanta.
right.
Yeah.
So let's say this. You and Lane started it.
Yeah.
Everybody knows this on the team.
Yeah.
You and Lane started it.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
So I don't know. All week it was like, do you guys know you're not supposed to win this game? Do you guys know? It was like, hey, like 50 motherfuckers at your locker. Like same question. And, we were making a mockery of the fact that we were underdogs, we were. So it started as kind of a joke. We were bored on like a Tuesday, and we were like, we should get some dog masks and wear them to the media after the game. Now we're only thinking 1 week at a time here. Now the scariest thing is when you commit to actually putting those on. And it's like, we're going to be a meme or it's going to be the coolest thing. I think that moment happened around when we were walking through the tunnel with those 2 dog masks on. Yeah. But Lane was like, I was like, Lane, can you handle this? Can you? And to his credit, he found and we didn't have a breed in mind.
Yeah.
So
you just happened to pick the best mask of all time.
That mask could be any mask. It was just whatever was available
I don't
on
think
Amazon.
Speak for
to get
yourself.
their-
I sought out the poodle mask.
well, which was a fucking weird choice.
Well, I thought it would be funny. Like,
It's like a Saluki or
it's,
something.
it's so fucking creepy.
Like, it's like
it was like a hyper realistic poodle mask.
which
too.
tells you that
Oh,
Beau,
my
like, we were walking down the hall and he was like, I don't do that shit too. He, like,
Well, the other
No, Chris.
The reason
no,
you went-
you were like, "Hey, should we do this? Like, should we do this?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
would
yeah.
this be cool? Hey, do you want to do it? You want to do it? Like, no,
Yeah,
like,
I'm fucking with you. I'm
and I was
fucking
like,
with you.
yeah, fuck
Yeah,
it. And I was
yeah.
like, I'll order one right now. And then like search dog masks on Amazon. And
You were like,
saw
dude-
this poodle. And I was like, bro.
you got the poodle.
And then you were like, you're not gonna.
no,
Thankfully,
but
the
I remember this. The reason you went
didn't
poodle, the reason you went poodle was because after you guys wore these the first game, they all sold out instantly.
stick. Yeah.
It became such a big thing that
Yeah.
you couldn't get any more of them. Like I
Yeah.
couldn't even get one. That's why I didn't wear one.
Well, it was
Yeah.
crazy.
You got the
I
poodle.
thought the poodle was
You had to
funny, too.
opt for like a different one. You're like, the poodle's fucking
I got like
hilarious.
the Kirkland brand.
yeah, yeah.
Do you remember they were crying Jordaning everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, all I could think about was like, my worst nightmare was me crying Jordan with a dog mask
Yes.
on. And I was like, it's going to happen. But yeah, like as it got closer, it was evident that it was a big thing for people. And then it became a serious thing.
Yeah.
Like it was a fuck around.
Yeah.
And then it became a serious thing. And then it's on the inside of the Super Bowl ring.
Yes.
It's on the inside of
Now it's on the
the
inside of our watches.
So I mean, like of all the cool shit that I've been a part of, that to me, not just the Super Bowl, but like those
Yeah.
little conversations, like, yeah, people are putting those masks on to this day because we were being dumbasses in the training room getting taped.
It's hilarious.
It was awesome.
Fuck, it's
Yeah.
great. The underdog mentality stuck, and we made it all the way to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Chris, you ended up facing off in the Super Bowl against a team you won a
Yeah.
Super Bowl with the previous year. What was that like?
It was another worst nightmare situation
Why is that?
because you're like, if we lose,
Yeah.
I'm a huge moron. It's the way people talk about it.
Yeah.
Because like when I left, I didn't leave New England on bad terms, but I left because his scheme wasn't right for me.
Yeah.
And when you leave New England, people are like, "What the fuck is wrong?
Why
with
would you
dude?
leave?
Like, who do you think you
no one
are?"
ever
Like,
leaves New England on bad terms, Chris.
no, some people do, but I wasn't one of those people. I just knew I was going to do something else, and so when it got to the Super Bowl, I was like praying whoever else it was in the AFC Championship would get in. I think it was Jacksonville because
Yeah.
we huddled in Dom's office watching
Yeah.
the second half of that game, and I really thought they could win that game.
Yeah.
And there was a call in there or whatever, but I was like, man, if I lose to the Pats, if me and LeGarrette lose to the Pats, they're going to kill us. And, I was walking around, I'll never forget. And I probably asked you, Jason, like 14 times during the week, how many points you think you can score? How many points you think you can score? Cause we knew they were going to, at some point in the game,
Yeah, it's
hit
Tom
us
Brady.
with a flurry, dude. It's
Yeah.
Tom Brady. And then that second half, they did, but you guys, like, I can remember one time coming over the sideline and Lane was like, can y'all just get a fucking stop? We're trying. And I was like, it's happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
Like the worst
Hey,
thing.
well, Chris, you're talking about like a nightmare scenario losing against your former team in the Super Bowl. I'm from Minnesota. So we're playing the Super Bowl in my home state, 20 minutes from where I grew up. All my friends and family
Yeah.
are there. And we're on the sideline. We cannot stop them. I'm like, we're about to lose this game because of our
I'll give you
defense.
one worse. All my friends flew in. Dude.
Yeah,
Your
but I'm
friend-
like,
your friend-
all my family, my grandma's watching.
yeah, dude.
She's probably disappointed in me right now.
Dude, all the thoughts that are going through your head when it's going wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, you can act like you don't think worst case scenario, but you always
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
It's like,
Thank God, dude. Brandon Graham just
and being in
appreciate you, BG.
BG's the man. And
Yeah.
28-3 the year before. So I know even when we got up on him, you're just like,
Yeah.
Got to keep the foot on the gas.
got to keep the foot on the gas.
What
yeah.
was it like for you, Kels? Watch, like, you guys played unbelievably on offense.
Were you
in that
mad at
game.
us?
Yeah, were you mad at us?
I'm going to ask the question more directly.
I wasn't mad, but it was like, God damn, man, they're really just not.
I know, but like we can't.
I mean, Tom it was a record day for him.
I want to get on the red
It's
phone and
ironic
be
that
like,
the best Tom Brady statistically played in the Super Bowl
yeah
is
was
one of the
good
Super Bowls he lost.
Mhm.
Not quite good enough.
But I seriously wanted to get on the red phone and cuss out whoever was. I would be like, put somebody else on Gronk, please.
Yeah.
Do something else with Gronk.
We got to try something, mix it
But
up.
it's funny when you watch that game back because I actually hadn't seen it, the media copy, until last year when you guys were in the Super Bowl and we were out there. Dude, there was so much fun shit that happened in that game. That,
It was insane.
like,
Going
Malcolm
back,
hit?
Objectively, one of the most incredible.
Oh,
I
games.
agree.
amazing.
It was
Yeah.
fantastic. And I guess to answer that question though, I wasn't as focused on you guys. I was more like amazed at how well Nick Foles was playing.
Yeah.
Like it was like anything we did. It was it was, when you're in that rhythm and in that zone
It was like
where it just feels like
crazy.
everything hitting.
Your offense was
Even like they were so good at running their like games up front, and somehow we were passing them off, and Nick was poised, and it was it was just one of those feelings offensively that anything we were doing was working.
But I knew they couldn't beat you guys up front.
Yeah,
That was one of the reasons I thought we'd win the game, was because I knew they couldn't generate enough pass rush.
yeah.
You guys were just so good. And that wasn't a strength for them.
No, their defense was definitely on a down year for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But they're so well coached, and it's Bill. But yeah, it was, we had it done. One of the plays that I remember was the last play of the game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know why it was like such a low probability, but in my head,
They're never dead.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's Tom Brady, Gronk, and I remember that ball hanging up there forever, waiting for it to fall. It's like literally the guys who make the movies they're very good because all of the noise is out.
Yep.
I don't hear anything. I see the ball. It drops, and I still don't know if the game's over.
Yeah, no.
And you're like looking for a flag, like, did we just win the fucking Super Bowl?
Because everybody's cheering.
Yeah.
Bro,
Everybody's just cheering no matter what. And BG almost won too quick because he got around the edge and fell off Tom. And then Tom had the time because we were, I think, rushing too.
yeah,
to really load up, and it was the
Yes.
scariest 5 seconds.
It was.
You talk about plays like that, but like Brandon, dude, BG strip sack.
Yeah.
I like literally like people say this, but like I blacked out. I was celebrating so hard. I was seeing stars, and we're all
Head
screaming
rush.
at each other, like going
Yeah.
crazy, like just becoming barbarians on the sideline. And then I look down, I'm like all the way out the field, like the hash marks on on the numbers. I'm like, oh shit, I better. I don't want to get penalized with this. I better get back to the fucking
There's a lot
sideline.
of
real
motherfuckers
quick.
on the field at that point.
Yeah, but I mean that was such an amazing.
All right, let's move on to Mount Kilimanjaro. For those of you that don't know, Chris's foundation, Water Boys, has a signature initiative called, it's called the Water Boys. I'm an idiot.
Yeah. No, what? Yeah, no, you're doing good so
doing great.
far.
For the 92% who
Really
don't
hard
know,
on yourself.
Chris's foundation has a signature initiative called the Water Boys that is dedicated to providing clean water access to over 1 million people worldwide.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Deep bore wells in sub-Saharan Africa.
Yeah, you're doing good.
I'm a water boy.
Nah,
I am too, but I'm botching this.
no, you're doing
crushing
great, bro. You're doing great.
All
Yeah,
right.
Water Boys, man. We've done. We provided water to 500,000 people in East Africa and Tanzania and Kenya, and then we do domestic stuff as well. We could be doing well in Wisconsin at some point. We could be doing well in Minneapolis at some point. No, I'm saying like up in your neck of the woods, like, so I might be asking you to join me to do something outside of Camp Randall in that area.
Love it.
And then Jason, we could be doing an Ohio project at some point. So like we're doing domestic and we're doing international, and you guys were kind enough to join me
On the Conquering Kili.
It was really fun.
So what trip was that for you?
What
To
climb?
Kili. What climb?
That had to be maybe 4
You were higher than 4, weren't you?
or 5. Five,
Five.
I think 5.
I on it, dude. Hats
Just
off to
two
you.
things.
5 times on that
Yeah.
mountain, 20,000, dude.
A month of my life plus.
Incredible, like incredible.
Yeah, you really get to
Where
know-
do-
you
where
get to
does
know
that-
thing.
Yeah,
Where does that hike rank in your hierarchy of Kili hikes?
Oh, up there, dude.
Yeah?
The personalities on that hike were incredible, yourself included.
Okay.
And just like every you go, you meet new vets, you meet new players. Like, man, we had Jim Mora one time, the coach.
Yeah,
Fucking
of
guy
course.
smoked it, dude.
Yeah.
His resting heart rate at 18,000 feet was like 48. It was like a
wow.
freak of nature.
Okay.
So you find out that some people are like amazing mountaineers, and then you kind of side bet with each other who's going to struggle.
Yeah.
That
and it's a competitive group of military vets and athletes.
the
Yeah.
camaraderie is awesome, and
Amazing.
nothing's off limits. Where it's like we bust each other's balls. It's like the locker room. You get in the tent. These guys and girls have been all over the world serving our country, and they don't know us at all, and they're not like super fans. They just want to do this thing with us. And the first night, it's always evident that like there's a lot in common with the locker room stuff and just the camaraderie, and people hit it off. And as you know, the group chat fires off
Group chat.
constantly. So
Yeah.
Still
you make
popping
a bunch of great friends, man.
You learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about people in that situation. It's one of the most challenging things in a very different way
Yeah.
than anything I've
one of
ever
the
done.
most
Time under tension.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's
Like,
a
a cardio event.
Yeah,
man.
it's a long deal.
It's discomfort.
He lost
over it.
26 pounds, I found out today.
Incredible.
Yeah, that's
Kelce and I almost had a scrap right
we
before
did.
Summit
We
night.
did. We hated each
Kelce
other.
almost fought us all.
Kelce
We hated each other,
me, bro. It was so pissed at me because he thought I took his hat.
You did, and then I know you snuck it in my bag.
We had
took his hat and then
we had
put
the
it
same
back.
hat because this lazy ass didn't do any research going into it.
Oh, I know he didn't do any research because for the New Heights people, I told this on our podcast earlier, but the only time me and Jason both can be moody as fuck, but we have never been in an argument except for on Kelly because he did not think that I sufficiently filled him in on how hard it was to climb a 19,000-foot mountain. He was mad at me.
This is the first time I'm finding out that people actually die climbing Mount Kilimanjaro.
Well, we don't put that in the brochures.
Yeah, and Kelce and I exhausted ourselves screaming at each other in our tent right before summit night. And I don't have your fucking hat. We had the same fucking hat.
That's what the yelling was?
Yeah.
Bro, and because I sent Kelce everything I bought because I did a bunch of research, like what kind of a gear whore. It was fun. It was fun to like find all the stuff. So we had all the same stuff. Like, motherfucker, I know your hat is in your fucking bag. And we were 10
You guys are married, bro.
yelling at each other. He wouldn't fucking
At
look
that
at me
point,
for
we were like
3
5
hours.
nights in.
He's got his earbuds in, just fucking pissed off, like pole.
What did I do with those earbuds, though?
He took the earbud and he gave it back to me. And we listened to tunes for a while. And that was a bro move, man.
We shared
You guys listen to
earbuds.
music
Yeah.
We
sometimes?
listened to a little music, and I'll tell you what. Until those earbuds ran out, dude, that really
It was
helped
nice.
break up the drudgery, man.
We started singing,
And then we stopped singing.
and then we stopped.
For a while.
Okay, I need to conserve this oxygen.
And then it's just breathing.
The funniest, Chris, was like, you're like, yeah, once we get to the fall summit, like the sun will come up, like we'll take a photo. And like, so it's like me and you, and like we get up there and we're like taking a pic. I was like, oh, this is gonna be such a cool pic.
But I did warn you, it's a
selfie.
false summit.
And
Yeah.
we look horrible, bro.
Oh, yeah.
We just went
We look
through
insane.
it.
We look
Like,
insane,
it's such a
dude.
great
You were
pic,
peeking
though.
on your
It's so
shoes.
funny, man.
All right, let's talk some 2023 Eagles.
Yeah.
I'm interested into what your guys' perspective was watching the season go. Be honest. You
want
got
me to be
no.
honest?
I do. Because I have said what I think, and I would love to know from an outsider's perspective what did it look like on both sides, defensively and
I
offensively.
think when you replace two coordinators, the chances of you getting back are slim.
Yeah,
And history says that. Like, how many teams have actually replaced coordinators off a Super Bowl win? Or
well,
been
I
going
mean,
to
not too
Super
many people go back to Super Bowl even with the coordinators.
So that's another part of it because we compared to 2018 where we were 4-6
yeah,
at one point, got blown out by New Orleans, and we flipped the switch.
yeah.
Lost to the
But-
Bucks in week 2 in Tampa.
Oh, the fucking firing the cannons off that
Oh,
fiberglass
goddamn it.
The
fucking
hottest
fucking
game of all
Deshaun
time.
Jackson.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Stopped.
like
warm-ups.
I think
We said, go back inside, boys. It's too hot.
Fucking
I want to give you guys a lot of credit, and we did on the pod because like I meant this. I wasn't being a homer.
Yeah.
It is incredible to get to where you guys got, say around week 11. Like the resolve, the leadership, you got people to the red zone, so to speak.
Yeah.
The leadership on that team, the talent. But when you're replacing the coordinators, and I don't think every guy on that team was invested as some of the guys. And I'm talking about the 10th, 11th guy on respective side of the ball.
Yeah.
You have to depend on young guys and you have to depend on depth.
Yeah.
And our year where we hit on depth, where it was Sproles gets hurt, Peters gets hurt, guys get hurt,
Yeah.
and the
Carson.
guys stepped up
And
Carson,
played crucial
nickel.
roles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't happen this year.
Yeah.
And so like I felt bad for you because sometimes I'd look at the team and say, after like the Cardinals game and say, what the fuck, guys?
What's
Like, if
happening?
I was in this locker room, and I'm not that self-important to say, but if you're asking me, I'd be like, what the, like, we don't have something to fucking play for here. There's no
Yeah.
sense of urgency, but I also know that scheme, when it's not going well, it can be like a never ending pit and it's
Yeah.
hard to get out of it. And if the young guys are guys off the street, you're not always going to win that situation that we won in 2017. So that's I tip my cap to you guys for even getting to the point where it was a disappointment.
Yeah.
But, it sucked watching because I felt for you and Lane and the guys that saw 2017. And,
To then get to that point.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to make much sense from an outsider's perspective. Obviously we weren't in the locker room like you were. We don't know, everything that's happening in the locker room, behind the scenes, things like that. But like in 2017, there's something to be said for like, you just kind of manifest this energy where things go right for you. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And like, it's,
And we had that for the first half of the year.
Exactly.
We went 10-1, won a lot
and
of
then
close
it was
games.
like it completely flipped. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's like, what do we have to do to get this back? Like everyone, I'm sure, was reaching, trying really hard. I'm sure
Trying
like,
everything.
practices were I'm sure, emotional and intense at that point of the year because everyone wants to figure out what do I need to do to get this.
Well,
thing right.
you go back and forth. Like you
And
try to be like
capture that.
over intense on one week, and then you lose again. You're like, okay,
And
now
it's-
maybe we need to do less and like have energy.
We need to
and
go
then-
full pads.
Yeah.
We need
There's
to
no
go
shortcut.
pads.
You just got to
trying
play
to-
well. Guys got to play well. They got to
That's the
do
bottom
their
line.
jobs.
Yeah.
And there's no question.
And there are personnel issues. Like I know they're all NFL players and their teammates, and like, but to be one of those teams, like there can't be holes at linebacker, there can't be holes in the secondary, and like I just as a defensive player, I'm watching. I feel for the guys up front because the run fits. It's not all on them, like it's everybody. And when one guy isn't doing their job, you know how it is.
Everything just seems so out of sync.
That's what it looked like defensively and offensively at the end of the year for sure.
And then you look at the roster and you're like, how is this happening? Like, there's so much talent on this team. It makes it even more frustrating, I'm sure, for you guys.
What do you guys think of the new coaching changes that have been made?
I think it's excellent. I mean, we were talking about that. I love Vic Fangio's defenses. Like, I think
you would fit in well.
Hey, those 72 tackles, man.
Bro,
I'm unretiring. You heard it here first. New Heights Pod.
That's one of the most important things, having those big guys in the middle.
It is.
So like a gap and a half and all that stuff. And I really do think the Fangio thing, it's not just about the scheme. He was in the building last year. And I'm not saying I know how much or how little he helped Nick or everybody else, but
I know firsthand. Stout and I would have conversation with Vic about red zone things. Like, what do you think the defense? How are they coached in this situation? I don't know.
Those guys
we're supposed to say that, but we did. So fucking
but those guys can make or break years because it's like that guy he's not burdened with having to call the plays or having. Well, not that Nick was calling the plays, but like having to do all the meetings and stuff. These guys got like an elevated vantage point, and he's a former head coach.
Yeah.
And like, that's so valuable. So when you see people hiring, I always look, if it's a young guy, who do they bring in that can be kind of that assistant head coach? Cause that's such an invisible.
Or just offer the experience of that, right?
There's situations like, I mean, look at Antonio Pierce. He's awesome this year.
Yeah.
But he also would tell you he was learning on the job. There's all these situational football things that like, you're not thinking about that.
No question.
I think there's a lot to be excited about, man, for the Eagles going forward.
Kellen Moore. Yeah. Great.
More. Yeah. I mean,
more shots.
More shots, more
run game.
The motions are higher.
More motion.
So what I remember from him in Dallas, because we played when you were still with the Eagles, he was with Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Or was that before?
Yeah, he was with Dallas.
Yeah. I just remember him doing all sorts of creative things.
Yeah.
And he mixes it up. He played at Boise, right?
Yeah.
And they were doing all sorts of crazy stuff at Boise.
I think you guys are more like the Dallas team than the LA team. So I don't look at what he did in LA as like some big, like accurate sample size. I look at like, hey, that group you got, it's kind of like those really good Dallas offenses where it's like you got a great offensive line, athletic quarterback, some weapons outside. I think it'd be awesome.
What do you guys?
So you should come back.
Yeah. Okay. Do you guys know anything about Clint?
Yeah. Okay. Moving on.
Do you guys know anything about Clint Hurt? I know he looks like he could play D-line.
Dude, he looks sick. He looks like plug him in at 0, bro.
Looks like he could bench press the player.
Like, let me see him and Dom in board drill.
Oh,
you
God.
That's unbelievable.
Like, what's happening?
That'd be pretty fun to watch.
Yeah.
I've heard good things, man.
That'd be a battle of the Titans, man. Sheesh. No, but he looks incredible, man. He looks like a sick coach.
What
the pecs on that guy. Living on the pec deck.
If you were going to say anything to the young defensive linemen, especially, what would you guys say to the Eagles' young defensive
Listen, I'm not saying shit to Jalen Carter, man. Hey, keep doing your thing, man. I mean, he's
impressive.
Unbelievable.
You're talking about a good hump move.
Seriously, man. His just the suddenness and the way he like attacks inside moves and stuff like that is so fun to watch. And I mean, he's a guy that I think it's really easy to be excited for him because he's so electric watching him play. I also love like Milton Williams. I think he's gonna be a free agent. Maybe I don't even know.
I like Milton Williams.
I think he's really like it's so hard to play that 4 technique.
Yeah,
with good technique and stay square. And I've been a big fan of him. And
Milt's a 3rd or 4th year guy.
He's a beast. I think he just finished his 3rd year.
Yeah, so he's still got one more year. Right?
Hang in there. Like on one hand, hang in there because like it wasn't all you guys this year. And I know sometimes it's like, well, you weren't getting home, but the very thing that helped you last year wasn't there. Like it's better back end guys. And like it just, but also if you're Jalen Carter, fucking take advantage of this opportunity to be a Hall of Fame talent in Philadelphia for more than a decade. And so like
the talent's there.
Yeah,
bro, I love watching him play. And you know what it was? Is the Tampa game. It was a check down. And he sprints out of the stack and just decapitates the crosser.
Yes.
And that's the shit. Once you show me that, I want it all the time.
Yeah.
And I hope he's pouring everything into this opportunity, because I think he can be mentioned among the greatest players to have played in that uniform.
Yeah.
And that's not hyperbolic.
No, I completely agree. The talent, the skill set, all of that is there.
And learn from the older guys in the room too. I mean,
Fletch did a great job.
Yeah, all joking aside, like, you were great to me when I was a rookie, man. I was a fucking nose guard, swimming, no idea what's going on. And Kelce would stay after, work technique stuff with me, and we had very detailed conversations about the minutia of inside line play, And like, look at the guys. You got Sweaty J, you got Fletcher Cox, you got Brandon Graham, like some unbelievable vets in your room, and just do everything you can to soak up anything you can from them.
And that's, you never know how long these guys play. And so if you're a rookie and you've got a vet like that, like, fucking don't wait till next year to be his friend. And I'm not talking about kiss his ass, but watch this guy.
Yeah.
You want to learn something from somebody. I had a vet, James Hall, who was like terrific, great player, played on shitty teams, wouldn't talk to me for 6 months.
Yeah.
Because it was unfair. I was cutting his reps and I wasn't ready to start over him. It's like a high draft pick thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he understandably did not like me in the beginning.
Sure.
But I was learning from him.
Yeah.
I was going to fucking get something out of James Hall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether he was talking to me or not.
Yeah.
I would just shadow the motherfucker.
Yeah.
And so I would just like use those vets, and also like, you get to play on third down at the link.
Yeah.
Just understand that it is not like that
Yeah,
everywhere.
you got some guys that are grinding first and second down all week.
What I mean is first and second down at the link. Like, you get to run through the tunnel at the link and put that helmet on, man. Like, I waited my whole career to play somewhere exactly like that. And these guys, they don't realize what they have.
Seriously.
And so I'm not saying our group, Philly's group, but what I am saying is, like, if you need a reminder, it ain't like that everywhere else.
Yeah.
So you should fight and scratch and claw to be a part of this thing the next 5-10 years. Cause it's fucking, you could be Jason Kelce. Look at the way they love Jason and Lane and those guys.
Yeah.
You could be those guys.
Chris, we share something in common. We both have a brother in the league.
Yeah.
Or shared a brother in the league.
Yeah.
What was that experience like playing in the league with Chris? Or Kyle?
It was, I did have like split personality playing the league with Chris. But Kyle's always been like my baby brother. Like I definitely am, like, I'm the oldest, and we've talked about this before, but like I always feel responsible for him. And then one day he was way bigger than me, and it was like he could protect me. And like kind of when I walk around with him, like Super Bowl week or somewhere, I'm like, I basically have like a giant Russian bodyguard like at my disposal. It's awesome on set too, the whole thing. But when he got in the league, it was like everything he was going through, I just felt like a parent for the first time.
Yeah.
Because like I know exactly what he's going through. My dad's sweating bullets watching us play every week. I remember one time he came to play us in St. Louis, and I'm talking about the off season before, when he was a rookie. We took him out to Vegas with my D-line and got really fucked up at one of these beach parties.
Nice.
In fact, I got carried out that day by Kyle, fireman carry.
Hey.
He didn't have so much trouble.
Yeah.
But we were all tight. And then and William Hayes, who Selick hates, one of my best friends on the D-line in St. Louis, was just getting on Kyle. And one play, he just snaps. And like the absolute gorilla in Kyle comes out. And he's like King Kong and Will behind the play after the play. And he's punching him, and he's getting ready to wind up and kick him. And I'm sprinting off the sideline. You've seen the footage of me trying to grab this big son of a bitch. And he's so big and strong. I go to grab him, and he jerks like out of it. And his jersey, I got a piece of his jersey in my hand. The jersey comes off, bro. And I'm thinking for sure he's going to get ejected. But like, that was everybody on the outside, to bring it back to like you and Travis.
Yeah.
They think it's so cute. I think it's always so cute, and it's all fun and games. But like, for parents to like watch their two kids play a football game, and that was a meaningless game in St. Louis, but it was the worst week of my life as a pro football player.
Yeah.
And my parents' lives, because they're just so fucking stressed.
Yeah.
And they know the pressure that's on Kyle.
And your guys' dynamic is different though, because you literally play each other.
Yeah.
And for you,
Travis and I, like, if both offenses do well, our parents are they're fine.
Yes.
But
they bet the over.
Yeah. You guys,
Donna bet the over.
how many times did you actually pass rush Kyle in the NFL.
Very, very rarely. One time in open practice, though, when he came up to New England, I came inside on a stunt and he's at guard. Most people don't understand. We're not going to be battling all game.
Did you get him? But did you?
Oh, I got him.
Yeah!
So I crossed his face, beat him clean. This big son of a bitch whips his arm around like a helicopter to try just anything.
Yeah,
not get beat
reverse
by my
body
big
block,
brother.
just like.
Yeah.
And he fucking ice picks me in the ribs.
Oh,
I fractured
God.
my rib. He fractured my rib.
So you got him, but he got you.
Yes, and it wasn't worth getting him because the next
I got the last one.
the next month and a half, like when I was shifting around in bed, like
you
and,
felt,
like trying to, I was like, this motherfucker, dude. Yeah. So even if you beat Kyle, you don't beat Kyle.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
It's a good segues I got going here. What you both spent time in New England.
Yeah.
I'm still shocked he's not a head coach.
Yeah.
I know older, but
Yeah.
you would think that a team, to me, the perfect match was the Chargers. They have a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, we've seen
think-
what he can
I
do
thought
with
it'd be fun to see him in Seattle personally, but
I thought it was going to be Atlanta.
yeah.
And then,
we all
you know, I
have
also
different
think
thoughts.
Oh, shit.
Why Atlanta?
Raheem did a great job this
Yeah.
year. So I'm super psyched he got that job. But I thought Atlanta would have like the ownership group and the structure in personnel
Mhm.
that might work where the GM's not like somebody that's going to butt heads with him at all.
Yeah.
And then they got a president, right? And then they have an owner. And I think he respects Arthur Blank. And his name was hot there.
Yep.
I just thought the Chargers were looking to not fix Justin because I think he's damn good.
Yeah.
He's just trying to be here, and he's here. And like, I just wouldn't miss this chance to give him a quarterback guy.
That's the
somebody that
thought.
can improve.
But to me, the offense wasn't that big. Like, what are the offensive stats for the Chargers from last year? Was that the
it
issue?
was in crunch time. They lost a lot of one-score games and situational football and that sort of thing. And I think you can get the Jim's a
Still,
rare
situational ball.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. But Jim's the rare guy that can.
Don't get me
he's an
wrong. I think
offensive
Jim's.
whiz.
I'm not. This is not
No,
a knock
I
on
know.
Jim.
I'm just telling you why I
Yeah.
thought Jim was a great hire.
Gotcha.
Because he's such a good culture setter.
Yeah.
But which is usually a defensive coach, but he's also that offensive whiz. When he came to San Francisco in 2000 and whatever it was the lockout year. It was 2010. Do you know how incredible it is? They went from this underachieving team to 13-3 in a
They
straight
also
short
had.
season
They had the best.
with Alex Smith.
Yeah, but timeout. They had the best front seven, possibly.
But they had him last
Amazing.
year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that the offense is what got them.
Oh, San Francisco.
Yeah,
No, but that group was like they're running.
they were good. I'm not knocking them. I'm not knocking them. But
and-
that front seven and that
Yeah.
defense was fucking insane.
Yeah,
Alden
but like
Smith,
they
Justin
also.
Smith,
Yeah, I
Patrick
remember
Willis.
it was
Bro, do you not remember
ridiculous.
Anquan Bolden, and,
Yeah.
like, fucking Frank Gore, and the
They were-
line
yeah.
they had. and, like,
They were good.
They were just good. They were
Yeah.
just good.
They were unbelievable in the trenches on both sides of the
They
ball.
were unbelievable.
Yeah.
Justin Smith, you do not fuck with guys that have tiny Anheuser-Busch. Like that's just like it looks like he got it in prison.
He's my hero.
He was my
Yeah.
idol, bro.
Yeah.
He was my idol. I remember trading jerseys with him, and it was a total like fan proposition.
It was unreal. Watching
he was
him
like,
Remember
yeah.
that like pull text he used to run? You know?
Oh yeah, him and Alden Smith.
So sick.
It
Now they
was-
banned
was
it.
illegal as fuck. It was the old tush push,
Yeah.
but more unfair.
Timeout. Tush push is completely.
Fuck the tush.
Well,
Dude,
in a
as a
couple
nose
What is
years-
your thought? As a, yeah, let's get this.
Okay, I've
Nose guard.
actually been thinking
Tush
about this
push.
a lot.
Is it a dirty play?
This is my Roman Empire.
No,
And I've been wanting to say this for
It's
a while
your
too,
Roman
about
Empire.
about the tush push. Fuck the tush push. It's fucking bullshit. Fuck that.
Why is it bullshit?
Bro, there's nothing you can do as a nose guard to stop it.
I mean,
There's a reason it's
Vita
so
Vea.
successful.
but hold on. Other teams tried to run it this year,
Yeah,
and they didn't.
I
they,
agree.
and they stopped it.
And they got hurt. Like dudes on offense got hurt on the other teams. Like they're just
Yeah, I mean, you guys run it so well, but like the counters that you have off of it, the strength of, you know, you got some big ass motherfuckers inside. You do such a great job of getting so low.
Yeah.
But like also like, you know, the snap count and you just get off so well. You know, sometimes you even take the ball and move it up a little bit.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I've been seeing that shit for years.
Like, first time I got called this year.
Dude,
Fucking
I have
goddamn
seen
it.
that. I'm a nose guard, bro.
They've
I have
been warning
seen
me
that
for 3 years.
Years. I'm like, oh, Kelce's up to his old tricks again.
Was that
bastard.
Buffalo?
No, it was Seattle, and we ended up losing by. It was a really bad.
Well,
part of the
Safety
game.
help. Little safety help. Maybe we're off the field.
For sure, but yeah, it was not good. It was It
The thing
was.
that kills me is
we
they
probably
kept calling you your offhand too. Being offsides.
Yeah, they were doing everything they could to try and shift some of the balance back to the defense. But yeah.
I love the tush push. I'm just saying as a nose guard,
what's the way to stop the tush push?
Dude, I think you need to just reverse engineer it, man. But then the problem
engineer it?
You need to anti-tush push. I think I talked about this.
Food poisoning the offensive line. Yeah. That's the only chance. Invite them all to a steakhouse and have them like Dumb and Dumber.
2 A-gap players underneath and a linebacker screaming down their back.
So you're gapping it out, 6'1".
And then guys are just going to run the counter, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's like a goal line defense.
You can do that. That's definitely.
And then you need to just cheat the shit out of the count and just try to get off the ball with your life.
Yeah. You think you figured out the tush push?
Am I wrong?
I think that's one. I don't know that I want to release it.
Yeah, that's it. He's not going to tell you.
Blink twice.
I think if you can try and get everybody singled up.
Yeah.
And you can win the leverage at the point of attack.
Right.
That's your best hope.
Yeah.
But it's hard to do that and, like you said, be able to defend all the counters.
Yeah, I respect the hell out of it, man. Like, on one hand, I love it because it's such a sassy play. And
sassy.
It's a sassy play.
It's so successful for you guys. But the nose guard in me, like, that if I was playing you guys.
It's a terrible play for the nose guard.
Fuck you. But bottom of the pile, just like trying to figure out if you got the first down or not.
Mm-hmm.
As a nose guard, you got to hate it.
I think the mental edge, though.
Do you think the linebacker should push you?
I think you kind of need to do, like, maybe you, like, because you guys run it multiple times in games.
Yeah.
So, like, the first one, they do.
Try it out. Then the second one, feign it and scrape over.
For the counter.
How about that? All right.
If you get 7 yards on first down, I'm like, fuck, we might see the tush push, even if we're successful here. That's like a whole mind fuck thing.
Yeah,
I felt like once you guys ran it successfully in a single game, it was like knocking the biggest guy out in prison the first day. It was like everybody else like scattered. The guys are like, fuck, we actually can't stop these guys.
I love when you guys would run it at home. And the link, everyone would be going crazy. And it's like 4th down in a critical moment. You're like, can you guys shut up, please? Like,
yeah, exactly.
But everyone loves it because it's.
Well, and that's the one thing with it. Like it's I guess one of the things that knocks against it is people say it's not an exciting play.
Yeah.
But when you're at the stadium, it is the most exciting play for the fan. Like everybody is like, we're about to fucking see some
I wonder
carnage.
what they're going to do here.
It's like seeing Justin Bieber for a middle-aged man. Like, it's like, it's fucking like Philly dudes, man.
They're doing it.
We'll always remember this year, though. It'll be the tush push year, dude. I'm not going to remember the end of the year. Remember the tush push.
Let's move on to post-career. Retirement.
Yeah, let's talk retirement, Kels.
Yeah, just for you two. Chris, you retired in 2019. Beau, you officially retired in 2022.
Yeah.
What's it been like since hanging it up? How is it different?
Shall I? I mean, it is different, man, because it just feels like it's a little boring, Kels.
Okay, fair enough.
You don't have the intensity of football, and that's something that's been a little bit of an adjustment. Every day, you know how it is. Like it's such a physically intense, competitive sport, and you always feel like you have to get ready for camp, you have to get ready for OTAs, you have to get ready for practice the next day, the game this week, things like that. And you don't necessarily have that. Mm-hmm. The other thing about football is like your failures and successes are measured in such a black and white way.
Yeah.
And that's something you get so accustomed to as a player, and it's not like that in the real world. We talked about that a little bit this morning.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing. But for me, like I'm just trying to live and spend as much time with like friends and family, catch up on travel, and hang out with you guys at the Super Bowl and do stuff like that you can't do when you're playing because you're so committed to training and getting your body right and things like that. And that's what's been fun for me, is to just kind of do things in a completely different way, live my life in a way that I was never able to live when I was playing, and then lose a lot of weight. I was 335 pounds, up until a couple years ago.
What are you now?
What's that?
What are you today?
Probably 278.
Wow.
Yeah.
Carries it well.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure whenever you decide to retire, Kels, you lose that weight, you have so much more energy, man. And it's nice to not feel so fucking fat and sweaty and sloppy all the time.
But then you get old, which hasn't happened to you yet.
Youth is a state of mind, Chris.
Right around now is the time.
Youth is a state of mind, brother.
Yeah. I mean, it's fucking, it's challenging.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I mean, that's why I love doing the pod with Chris and Greenlight and Facts and the King. It's just an excuse to hang out with your boys and talk about football, man. And that's what you miss the most. You talk to any guy that's retired, and ask them what they miss about the game. If they don't say the guys in the locker room, like they're a fucking phony. That's how I feel about it.
I love it.
I was gonna have a different answer than the guys. No, I do actually miss y'all, man. And I think more than anything, it's like you can get in a big room full of people and fill your cup socially, but we're different in a way. You know, like we just are. And I think that's the hardest thing. Like you can go to work some awesome place, but there's no Lane.
Yeah.
There's no Jason. There's no Beau. We're just different for all our shortcomings and ways that all our wives and significant others and fucking friends get.
I think you're perfect, Chris.
They get frustrated with us because of things we misplace or, you know, like whatever. But we also have like really specific mindsets and like, you know, we are high achievers. We're meatheads and the whole thing. But like, so you get in certain situations and you're like, damn, it is the locker room, but it's also the absence of like my kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know, and I also think like, it's a huge existential crisis, man. Whether you think you're ready or not, your life changes. And yeah, you've been given a routine for, you know, you feel like the guy in Shawshank who's at the grocery store. It's like, I've been thinking about the grocery store for fucking 11 years. And the grocery store sucks.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing the Brooks thing because I left the grocery store and continued on my way. But like,
you okay, Chris? You good?
No, but it's fucking you miss the hard stuff, dude.
Yeah.
You need the hard stuff. You need to be challenged.
Yeah.
And fucking life is it's not as hard. And I think that's where guys struggle is like, you got to do shit like Killer. You got to fucking get out and challenge yourself every once in a while. That's the thing I miss. It's the guys and it's like the feedback loop for you or for me. It was like the challenge every day of like, this is real.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to find that shit.
Yeah.
So good luck.
All right, let's move on to something lighter. We got to ask.
Yeah.
That's our segment. We got to ask, but you don't have to answer. Feel free to answer if you so choose.
Okay.
All right. We like to ask all of our guests what their welcome to the NFL moment. Chris, starting with you, is there a specific moment you can point to?
Yeah, I was really hyped about getting drafted and all that. And then I got in the elevator at Radio City Music Hall, and there were two like huge dudes in there.
Who were they?
And they were guys on the Rams. And I was like, hey guys. And they were like, get ready to get to work.
Oh, wow.
And like, you know,
That's
like,
nice.
At that point, I was like, okay, this is different. I think it was like probably my first preseason game. And just the only way I can liken it to was like standing on a highway.
Yeah.
And the cars are whipping by you. And you're just like, I don't know where anything's going. Where's the ball?
Yeah.
You know, like it's just the offenses are so fast. Going to play Philly. My first game ever was in Philly at the Link. We got fucking beat like 34-3. It was Trey Thomas, John Runyon, Westbrook, McNabb. I just remember the noise, bro.
Yeah.
It was like every play was a deep shot. And it was Steven Jackson getting lit up by Lito Shepherd.
Yeah, Lito Shepherd.
Knocked his helmet in the air. I've been staring at Steven Jackson all camp like, who hits this guy?
Yeah, he's enormous.
Not me.
Yeah.
And then the first time he gets out in the open field in my pro career, I see him just get decapitated. And I'm like, bro, holy shit.
What's happening?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Beau.
I'm trying to think. I remember I got drafted. I was a 7th round pick.
Yeah.
I was like low key kind of surprised to get drafted. So I was like pumped. And I, you know, celebrating a little bit with the family at the house. It was a stressful day for me. And get a call, you know, from a 215 area code. And it's, you know, hey, this is Chip Kelly. Like, decided to draft you. Like, talk to Chip, Coach Az at the time. You know, proceed to have a couple of drinks. Get a phone call 10 minutes later. It's James Harris, who is Chip's like right-hand man at the time. He's like, hey, Beau, this is James Harris, blah, blah. We're going to need you to go through your social media and delete this, delete this photo, delete
I remember this.
Post, delete this.
You had a very...
there's a shirtless photo of you on a dock.
You had a sexual photo.
We need you to delete that. I was like, oh, okay.
So you weren't saying bad things.
No, I was just,
let's make that
just
clear.
being myself. It wasn't anything like, you know, inappropriate. It was just me.
Like a Geronimo Allison tweet.
If you still have that photo, can we have it so we can put it in this?
Yeah, tell the boys to look at it. It was just me on a like dock
shirtless,
with my hair down, like with the sunset in the background.
Wasn't there like a pose of you on like a bed with
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mike Honcho?
Yeah. But that was the first one. I was like, oh, this is a serious business. Like, you better lock it in. I didn't even go on social media for that whole thing. But then from a football standpoint, we get in for rookie mini camp, and it's like not full rosters. You know how they like bring local guys in, and we didn't. I don't even know how many people we had out there for rookie minicamp, but it was Chip's offense, right? And we only had like, we didn't have like 3 full defenses. You know what I mean?
Gosh.
We had like 2.
Yeah.
And so I bet you I took 65 snaps.
Oh, God.
And I was like,
no huddle snaps.
No huddle.
Yeah.
Chip Kelly offense. I remember walking out of the field being like, buddy, you better get on the fucking elliptical, man. It was serious. So I think that was probably mine, man. Just like the like the speed and how fast the Chip was running those plays wasn't something that I'd really experienced at that point.
We've asked this before. What's harder, NFL player or podcaster? They're different.
If you couldn't get injured, football's easier.
Yeah.
But football, it's like you're always dealing with something.
Yeah.
So it's hard to even know what you're going to feel like day to day.
Mm-hmm.
Podcasting is fucking kind of hard.
Yeah.
It can be hard.
Yeah, I think I think it is. Yeah. I don't know. It's hard in a different way. It's not hard like a grueling way. It's hard.
It's not physically hard.
There's no stats. There are stats. Like you guys are killing it. But you also care. I care if people like your show.
Yeah.
Like I would rather people love my show and do like medium numbers and you're doing both because you're hitting out of the park and people really like your stuff because you're authentic. But like there are shortcuts. I don't want to take those, like podcasting is hard because you don't know if people like your shit.
Yeah.
Like you can get on Twitter and, like the most angry people are going to tweet at you and the biggest fans are going to tweet at you. But like
you get the extremes.
What do people that respect you think of you're opening your mouth? Like, I don't want to do this all the time. I can be really quiet sometimes.
Yeah.
Like in this situation, it can be unnatural. So I think it's just like when we played, you made a play, everybody cheered.
Yeah.
When you played, you could look at the stat sheet or the film and be like, objectively, I played well. The hard part is there's no like answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, could I be better? Could I do this differently? I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
It's fucking, there's no audience.
Right.
They're all invisible. They're not here.
They're not real. Yeah, I'm having a harder time podcast.
That's what I'm saying. Fucking hard.
Brevity is the soul of wit, Chris.
The soul of wit?
Brevity is the soul of wit, baby. Short and sweet.
The soul?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that what they said?
That's a Shakespearean quote.
Okay.
I've recently referred to Minnesota, Beau, as the whitest place on earth.
We're gonna sit here and talk shit about my beautiful home state.
Now I'm giving you a chance.
We won a Super Bowl in.
I'm giving you a chance to say, was that an accurate statement?
I remember when we played in the Super Bowl.
I made this statement
all
week.
you could talk about was like, oh, you're from a place where the most well-known thing is a mall. It's a giant mall. It's so cool. It's so cool. And then I remember being like, Kelce, you're gonna love it, man. It's beautiful. Like so many great lakes. Nature. And then we show up and it's negative 10 degrees outside. You're like, yeah, fuck this place.
Yeah.
So what do you ask me about Minnesota, Kelce? Like
the white.
Is it white?
Zero.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chris, you were drafted by the St. Louis Rams. 2nd overall, Beau, you were drafted by the Eagles in 7th round. Did either of you almost go to another team?
Yeah. You?
Yeah. Well, it's weird, man, because when you get to the later rounds, like I was fielding calls about being a free agent.
Yeah.
So I was on the phone with Harbaugh from Baltimore.
It's like, hey, if you
He's
don't,
like,
yeah.
He's like, hey, we really want you. Like, I promise you, like, you're gonna be on the roster. I'm like, okay. Like, and then hey, I gotta go. I'm getting a 215 area code call. So I remember that, but also I think I learned later in my career that the Seahawks really wanted to draft me and convert me to offensive line. And I mean, that would have been
What could have been? You would have been a great guard.
Incredible guard.
You're a great nose guard too. So
I mean,
Yeah.
I think about it in an alternate reality somewhere. I'm out there still playing right guard, baby.
Jeff Stoutland's salivating thinking about this right
Stout,
now.
I'd play for you. If you're watching this, Stout, I know you're a big fan of the pod. I would play right guard for you.
We love Stout.
Yeah,
What about you,
fucking
C?
man.
I don't know. It could have been somebody else, I guess. I mean, the night before I got a call. Like we were out partying and somebody pulls me in a bathroom stall and they're like, Scott Linehan. And I'm like, ooh. And he's like, never mind. No, he really did. He drafted me and couldn't believe it. And then, it could have been like, it was like the Jets and the Raiders. And they were like, because Dad played for the Raiders. So if I'd fell a little bit,
Yep.
could have been Kansas City. Kansas City was right behind me. They took like Glenn Dorsey.
Yeah.
Like there were a lot of teams in there could have gone a lot of different ways, but it is kind of weird being towards the top because you're like, it's only so many teams.
Right.
I got to take some of the fun out of it. I hate to say that.
Well, yeah, there's less factors of it's shaking out beforehand. Like
And you know the team's going to be bad. Like if you get picked in the top 5, team's going to be bad.
yeah.
So I had a pretty realistic idea, but getting in the elevator with those guys was a real eye opener. They were not in a good mood. Like, I was like, oh great, I'm going to a place where everybody's mad
Perfect.
and hates me.
Best bar in Philly.
Oh man, where do we even start?
You already mentioned Buffalo.
I love Buffalo Billiards, man. Like, cause like you live right there. Selleck had his restaurant right there, and we just go over and
Yep.
abuse him.
Yeah.
Buffalo Billiards.
I love Buffalo Billiards.
Because that's the place we used to go.
After games, yeah.
Chris and I tried to go out in Philly.
That
year.
bar. No, the bar from New Year's.
We're not going to give him a
bar.
Oh yeah,
Which
We went
one?
to Tavern on Broad.
Tavern on
I
Broad. It's
wrote-
closed now, I thought.
I know. Yeah.
He bowed me.
I basically, Grace was underage at the time and like really wanted to
His
go
sister.
out.
Yeah.
After a game, and it's New Year's Eve, and like I was like, all right, we're gonna go to underage bar. Chris, I got like a table
Like 34-year-old me.
I was there.
34-year-old Meg.
at Tavern on Broad.
Your whole family was in that little VIP section.
Yeah, you were there
Yes.
for that?
It was like up in the back, which I didn't even know there was like a little up section there.
Kelce was smart. He walked in and turned right back around.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm outta here.
Yeah, like like the Simpson
I was
thing where he
roped
like
in.
puts his hat down, turns back
I was
around.
roped in. It was terrible. I mean,
It
like,
was so funny.
it's
man.
not the bar. Nothing against the bar, but like, and nothing against the people. But I'm 33.
Yeah.
And I love
It
New
was-
Year's.
Chris' mom was there too.
I'm a big New Year's guy, dude. I really
Okay,
am.
all right.
I love it.
Bro, you rang in the New Year with the Allen family.
I know, but I also rang it in with a bunch of people on like TikTok and with like gigapets. Like they're like
Yeah, I
bunch of
tricked
fucking
you.
17.
I'm sorry. Here's a public apology. I'm sorry. That was funny though.
Yeah, well, it doesn't do me any good now. Can't get that New Year's back. Legendary.
Chris was like, "Did you know it was going to be like that?" I was like, "No,
No, not at all. It's not like this every single time we
I
go.
had no idea. I had fun.
Meg was getting ready to fight like 5 to 7 23-year-olds.
They were just
Looking
staring
at
at
me.
Chris, dude. It was so funny, man.
Oh, gosh.
Uh,
What are your guys' honest thoughts on the New Heights Golden Baby out
it's
there?
fucking weird. Bro.
Yeah.
No, I like the goal. It's my favorite
Like-
branding thing you've done.
Hey, this
I
is-
think the branding on the show is great.
Yeah,
Like the
branding's great.
the merch, the fucking the font, the
Mhm.
colors.
This is how I know you-
Nice green lights, by the way.
Yay!
Smart,
You know?
good.
Fuck
Yeah.
this guy. And then I just think the baby's a great touch.
The baby's
man.
a bit much. This is how I know you're surrounded by yes men. Okay,
Yeah.
like, hey guys, I got this fucking great idea. We're gonna get this massive 200-pound baby.
Can somebody
Everyone's
not
just
have a differing opinion? The baby's
I just think
awesome?
someone needs to tell you the baby's fucking weird, dude.
No, I know it's weird.
Bizarre.
You're not telling me anything I don't know.
I'm gonna win that baby.
I like weird.
I'm gonna win that
baby's
baby.
But see how
weird.
bad you want it? Because it's weird.
I'm gonna fucking.
If it was just a regular trophy, would you want it that much?
I mean, I like the cup. The cup is nice.
If that baby's at a bar and you walk into the bar and the baby's behind the bar,
It's like
like
a
you're
weird-
like, I'm staying here. Like I'm fucking.
It's like a weird Babylonian false idol. It's,
No, it looks like
I don't get it,
a Midwestern kid
bro.
that like was just too big.
Look into the baby's eyes. It's like the Mona Lisa. Anywhere you're at in the room,
You're really
baby's staring at you.
overanalyzing
I don't
this
like
baby.
Kelsey unveiled the baby to me a couple weeks ago. When
Yeah.
I was in Philly, for the game against the Cardinals, and yeah,
That baby's like a grown man, dude.
can you
You know?
explain the baby? Like, so you
Why?
win the baby at,
I mean, honestly, we're still trying to figure it out.
so you don't win the baby.
That baby will
I
stay.
want the baby.
We are thinking about having a miniature version of like a baby. It's like
Put it
8
on
to
a
12
chain.
inches, 8 to 12 inch baby.
Oh,
That's in the same form of that. And the cup, instead of being 32 ounces, will be a shot glass.
Huh.
But
Like
that
the cup.
baby will live in perpetuity. Everybody who wins a competition or that baby represents, you'll be able to sign the
Beer
baby.
Bowl, let's win the baby.
Let's do it.
Dude,
We're
I
gonna
know.
come in
that'll
like-
get you a baby.
I think we can still do it. I outdrank him in Montana. He didn't
You
come out of his
did?
trailer the next day
Wow.
till 6 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah, it took him through the ringer.
It's an away game. For
Old
me.
man still got it.
It's an away game.
It was an away
It was an away game for me.
game.
Chris was on his home turf. He had electrolytes. He had his beautiful wife taking care of him. In the
Bo
morning.
had his
I was in a
heaters.
goddamn Airstream trailer in his driveway. Talk about how you outdrank you. I got locked out of the thing too.
He's mad.
What are your
But you did, actually.
I did that night. That night.
Yeah.
what are your favorite what's your favorite story from your time with the Eagles? Do you have one?
I have a good one.
Now obviously you can't say just like winning the Super Bowl. It's got to be like,
No, I mean, I'll never
What
forget.
if somebody gave you that fucking answer?
Winning the Super Bowl. No, I mean, this was actually really cool. Can I be fucking serious for a moment?
go
guys? I'm
ahead,
telling
bro.
you, this is from my heart.
okay, so it's not a funny story.
No, it's not.
I
No, but
Look how much pressure we took off the story by joking, but go ahead.
good work, dude.
Go.
What the fuck was I talking about?
You were gonna deliver a really heartfelt.
No, so
story.
in Doug and Jim's first year, Benny went down against the Redskins at the time, the Commanders.
yeah,
So it was my first time I got to play like a very significant role, and this was at FedEx, in Washington, and like I was a little, you're nervous. It was the first time I was playing like very, very significant snaps, and I was like, I'm just gonna do everything I can to just play as hard as I can,
yeah,
run as hard as I can to the ball, just try to be as physical as I can, shut my brain off, and just give like as much effort as possible. Classic, white D line. and I remember just like this is a good way to just kind of get back to the basics. And I tried really hard to do that. And I remember Brian Dawkins came up to me in the hallways of the NovaCare and like commented on how hard I played.
that's awesome.
He's like, that was a really cool thing. Like, don't ever change that. And so I never did. It was like a core memory for me.
That's awesome.
B-Dog, like,
Dog.
for him to notice that, like a legendary
dude, that feels
Eagles
good.
player, he's like,
doesn't
hey
it?
man, you were like running your ass off to the ball like that. Don't ever change that. I was like, yes sir. Like, I
Dude,
never will.
if he
Fuck
sat
yeah.
at your breakfast table, because you used to just hang out.
Yeah.
If he sat at your breakfast table, you were ready to like go tattoo Terry Tate, the next person you saw in the hallway. It's like 9 a.m.
He would just stare into your soul, with
bro.
intensity.
There was no lying to B-Dog.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it'd be crazy to play with him. My favorite, I guess the first thing that popped up in my head was, and it wasn't Super Bowl year, but it was the year after. And I think that year's special because like you really, again, it's hard. Like, it's we're 4-6 and the whole thing. And yeah, we came up short, but I can remember having to win that game in Washington and then we needed something to happen. And so we went in the locker room and we won the game and we went in the locker room and we were all crowded in Doug's office
Yeah.
watching Minnesota and Chicago.
Was it Chicago?
I don't know, but it was Minnesota.
Definitely.
And it was like 8, 9 of us.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us were older. You don't get these memories a lot anymore.
Yeah.
And I just knew sitting in there watching, I'm like, this could be the last time that like, you get to do something like this. And sure enough, it was 2 weeks later, but
Yeah.
the ball dropped our way.
Yep.
And if that didn't happen, we don't go double doink.
Mm-hmm.
Even the New Orleans loss, like it was a terrible loss, but just, I was glad we got there.
We got there, and I mean, we had a chance to win it there at the end. I mean, we played New Orleans earlier in that year and just got
47-7.
spanked.
Yeah.
And that was like a
Before the
reverse
Jameis
that was a
Winston
reverse from the Super Bowl the year before. The defense killed it that game
Yeah.
against
No, I
Drew
know.
Brees. It was a
I
phenomenal
know.
performance.
What about you, Kels? What's
My favorite
Yeah.
memory as an Eagle? I think my favorite memory. There's man, this is fucking difficult.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
no fun when the rabbit's got the gun.
I feel like one of
Dig deep, buddy.
I think the ones that like really are the most jarring are your first days in the NFL.
Mm.
And I will say this, and I still think it, like, I will never forget the first time I saw Jason Peters do a one-on-one pass set.
Yeah.
It was like, I don't know if I can fucking play in this league type moment. Like, it was that impressive and how
pure.
big he was and
Yeah.
how balanced and how athletic it was. That's definitely one of them. My favorite moment, I mean, it might be Tavern on Broad that New Year's Eve.
Not the one. Not the one.
Come on.
Not the one that I was there.
Yes, that one.
That was
No,
interesting.
I'm from.
Oh fuck.
I'll say this because it was a great memory. Going to Buffalo Bills,
Mhm.
meeting my wife and passing out after getting drunk with a bunch of my teammates.
That holiday party was fun too.
It was a great holiday party.
Yeah. That was
I
a good
remember,
one, man.
yeah, it was a rough year, but
The thing is, some of the stuff, like some of your favorite memories, is crazy. Like it's just like random shit around the locker room, playing
little
pool
stuff.
in the back of the locker room.
Back there with
it's
Nate
really
Gary
not
and Rasul
football
and-
related.
Yeah,
That's all.
I mean,
Or like seeing JP roll up in his conversion van.
Dude, this is, I can't even say this. One of my, JP has so many, he's just iconic.
icon.
And he was so cool.
yeah,
He would like take care of the younger guys, man. Like
No,
you tell,
of course,
he was,
yes.
like I've been around some Hall of Famers and like great players and guys that thought they were Hall of Famers and they weren't. And
Yeah.
like they just don't help people, some of them. And like some of them do, and it's like fucking awesome to see. And Jason was always
Yeah.
like willing to help guys.
Yes.
and like anybody.
Anybody,
I have a
dude.
fucking hilarious JP story, dude. So like, I used to wear these Lululemon headbands
Mm-hmm.
all the time. These
I know what
black
story you want to talk
Lululemon
about.
headbands.
He's still with this.
And Emily actually was the one that
Shout
would
out
like
to Emily.
order them for me.
Yeah.
And I remember like walking in the locker room one day, JP goes, "Hey, I like that headband. That's cool." I was like, "Yeah, thanks, bro." Like, I'm just pumped. You know, anytime he spoke to you about something, like, you're pumped. He's like,
Yeah.
"Let me get 10 of those." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, like, can you bring me 10 of those?" And I'm like, yeah, I got you, bro. So like, I run to Lululemon after practice, try to get fucking 10 of these black headbands, like clean them out. There's like 7. Go to a different Lululemon, get 3 more. I'm like really proud of myself as I come back the next day. I got all these Lululemon headbands from him. I gave them to him. And I was like, "Here, bro, like, I got these for you." And he's like, "All right, thanks." And then never saw him wear one. He never wore one one time. One time. And I was like, I just want to be like, "Yo, can I get those back, man?" Never wore them one time.
That's a girl. He's still wearing them.
He just wears them to
Still
bed or
playing
something.
football, dude.
Incredible.
How crazy is that?
Bro, every
Incredible.
time I turn on a game, I'm like, oh my God, Jason's still doing it. It's
Yeah.
insane.
He played against us this year.
To play that
Yeah.
position at 42?
Incredible, man.
Is he 42 or 40? Yeah, 41 or 42.
41, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Still wild.
Getting prostate checks. Still playing the NFL. Like,
All right. That's it, guys. Sorry.
We did it.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks
Dude,
for having
Long
me.
overdue.
we love you.
I had so many laughs, and I love you guys.
We love you.
Love you, bud.
Hey, welcome back. Alrighty. Well, that wraps up another episode of New Heights. Thank you again to Chris Long and Beau Allen for joining the show. Make sure you subscribe to the New Heights channel on YouTube so you know when all the new episodes are coming out. And also make sure you listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
You heard him, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, New Heights is presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. And follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. And thanks to our production and crew, as always, for making it easy. And definitely last week in Vegas, man, you guys really showed your true colors and took your game to new heights. So we appreciate you guys, man. And thank you to all the 92%ers for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'll see you next time.